Welcome everyone to JB Survival. This is the map that we've created, and we're here today to show you all of our amazing creations. We'll start we're entering the section we surname Earth. There's 4 sections in the map that have kind of merged over time. You have Earth, Fire, Air, and Water. So to begin, we're gonna head right down into the sewers of Earth, which is kind of a hidden zone in Earth. It's kind of near the start of it, and I'm surprised that during beta and alpha testing, people have not found this area. So, because of that, I am here to show you it and demonstrate all its cool and amazing stuff. So, Earth is a kind of the most simple section, you can say. It's more mobile friendly than some other sections. However, over time, we have
I'm locked.
easified it, as you
I
can
am doing.
say. We made it more mobile friendly for different zones, and yes, because of that, now all sections are a lot easier. So these are chests, and this purpose of the game is kind of like survival games. So you're out there going in loot chests, but all sections have their own tiny touch to it, you can say. Fire, for example, is a lot harder than skill-wise and any otherwise than Earth. Earth is the simplest, it's super easy to go through and stuff. Air, we'll get to it later, but it is also very special. It has its own special things to it. Like, I don't want to get into much detail about it. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in air which we will go over later on. Okay, and now we're heading to this zone which people also didn't find out. This area right here looks like a dead end, but it's actually not. For a creator, Elite created this one part specifically in there. Okay, now we're gonna head out of the sewers, and we're gonna have a kind of evolution change of Earth. So, Tetnaz, can you please do a quick recap of what happened throughout time in Earth?
Oh wow. Well, it was the first thing we made. It took a few months to get it perfect, or weeks. I don't even remember. We did it so long ago now. So we started
After
we
all,
started off simple. It was it was just supposed to be the main area, but it evolved into something much bigger. We started
true.
off with a natural landscape. We took down the trees, added some added some new ones. It started off as a jungle actually. We we added some buildings, like the houses. And actually, there's a mistake that happened where one of our original world didn't get saved, so we had to restart the houses. Oof. And you won't get to
Hours of
see the
progress that
original.
were lost. Yep,
But now, this is what we have at the present. This is what we continued using, and this is what we have.
very true.
It's,
However, I'd like to also mention that Earth was the first section, and we did start this map 5 months ago. This map evolved over 5 months of time, even though there's some places in the map where some people will never be able to see ever, for we have locked them down because of unfairity. So this is just a kind of pathway or road-ish thing that brings us to different areas. So we have this broken house here. We have this nice kind of built house here. Some stuff in there. And this entire section is one of the most things. So if we head down here, this is actually heading to water. But right here, right on this exact line, right here, this is where a wall used to stand. For this map, we had them cut into sections, but then we merged them later on, causing a lot more sympathy. I think we covered a lot of Earth right now. We're heading to water now, where Zodiac will take the show. Zodiac is Elite is kind of buildy in water, and he created most of the things in water, as well. His old years there used to be Zodiac. That's why I kind of made the mishabit of calling him that. So right now we're following Zodiac. or elite, whatever he prefers. Cause yeah, okay,
To
elite.
be honest, I don't really remember this maze because I kind of did like just make it like a while ago because this maze was also one of the first things in water. So like I don't really fully remember it, but I
I
do
can
remember
that can
this
be disagreed
honey
with.
part.
Sorry, this can be
It wasn't
disagreed
one of the
with.
okay, yeah, true. It wasn't one of like the first things, but like it still wasn't like one of the newest updates that we did.
Very true. However, I do believe many sections before this maze was created. For example, our water glitch, our buildings in water. Maybe I believe the sand area was partially created. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you really like to talk about the water glitch?
No, I think you know it best. I wasn't fully like aware of the water glitch.
Okay.
So,
So the water glitch happened at the first creation of water. So we had
oh, that water glitch. Ah,
There's
I
been
okay,
too
never
many.
mind. Yeah, there has been too many water glitches. Oh, okay, yeah. You can keep going.
okay. So the water glitch takes place when many months ago I asked specifically Elite to create water. He said, "Sure, I'll create it." So he started creating it, and then at one point, I kind of looked at the work and was this kind of disagreed with it. Later on, I was like, this landscaping needs fixing. So I go ahead and just mess up while doing the command, and that just completely demolished the entire water landscape. Later on, it took us a couple, well, it took me a couple of days, and we finally was able to re-establish a proper environment to create water in. We created icebergs. It took us a long time to create this, but yeah, so pretty much instead of starting from an actual baseline spot, I erased everything and did water myself. However, Elite did go over afterwards and fix his things to his liking, and now I believe is a good time to head into their stand area. Elite, please take control.
Okay, so if you would like to just head up onto here and just jump down, there is another way through, but that is a secret way, and you'd have to find it by going in the water yourself. The sand area is over here, so we'll head there first and ignore the building. So as you can see, there are lots of cacti. Um, we put this here because it is the land of cacti, because we just like cacti. Yeah, we added it because we just like cacti. So there's a build. If you come into the building, you can see that there's like multiple places. You can go down and more down, and then there's a water. You can go down here. Um,
This
there's
enchantment table is really extremely rare, and it's one of the only enchantment tables in the game where you can enchant your tools with the help
yeah.
of
So
potions.
Certainly
if you
not the
do
only
see
one.
this, yeah, but if you do see this, it'd be a good idea to head there. Just a little room with a chest if you go there. If you head up the stairs, there's more chests up here. Then you can head out, which then there are three chests here. But if you get down here, you'd have to climb onto the chest to get back up. Unless I fail constantly, you know?
It is possible.
Yeah, I just kind of suck at it. And
Alright,
then if you go down here, there's multiple chests here. Okay, and now if you guys would like to follow me into this other sand area,
I could like to call this the domain of Pit.
yeah, I made this part like almost from scratch. It was like a giant just island of sand, the big block of sand, and I destroyed a lot of things, added water. There are areas where if you go down, you're just gonna get stuck, and it's just gonna be annoying to swim back up. So if you do happen to go down there, well, I warned you, it's just gonna take you a couple seconds to get back up. But then there are areas like that just you just don't want to go in them because like you're just gonna get stuck. But if you come down here and you swim in the water, you can come into this room, which we haven't really added a chest, but there should be one at one
Th-
point when you
there
guys
will
do
be
play.
just in the
Yes.
future. However,
Yeah.
now I believe it's also time to head into the sand temple, which is a kind of thing we added later on in the game, and it's serious on the luck of the Minecraft world, I guess you can say.
Yes.
There's a 50-50 chance in this, and I believe Tetnaz or Elite will go over that when we go there.
Yeah. So you do come here. Yeah, there's just water, and then you can climb up on these to get up here. I could demonstrate if you would like.
Okay, I'll go in first.
Okay.
Ow,
So
ow, ow.
there's a 50-50-ish chance of getting either poison or regeneration, and you see I am very lucky. So I got regeneration and he got poison.
I got regeneration.
Let's go. And poison. If
And
you do
poison.
if you do go in there for too long, you're gonna get both. So I
Yeah.
mean, you could stay in here for a while because then you'll have poison and regeneration,
You
I
shouldn't take
guess.
too much, after all.
Yeah. So that's
Okay.
just there. I feel like that's just like the general area of water. I feel like we could go into air now.
I do believe we should cover one last thing in water.
The underground thing or no? The underwater one or no?
Yes, I believe we should cover this underwater, and instead of heading right into air, we'll save air for last. We're gonna head into fire next.
So there's just these little breathing spots here. They look like this, so if you do see them, just just know you should go in them if you're running low on air. You come into this building through the entrance, and you can come to your right. There's gonna be a room there and another breathing area here. So then you can get all your air back, and you can come through this little tunnel, which then brings you into another area here with more air.
However, this air section is very unique. For it serves another purpose as well.
It brings
Welcome
you.
to the tunnel of land collidance. So this is way before we actually merge sections. And for fire is the one section we have never merged. It is very, very interesting. So I'm taking the view again from here. And for fire, annoyance was created by me. I created something in fire, which is surely very long and gets on your nerves when you guys will see it.
I did
So
create this city though, and the two cities just now, the fire and water city things,
are both
they
created
that
by
connect.
Elite.
Yeah. So that's why they mostly connect. Plus they're like right next to each other almost. So
And
you
as well,
just.
that's why he's the only one who knows how to get out of here. How do you get out? Oh wait, this.
Oh,
Oh, it's not too
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, you can kind of just like. Well, if you come over here behind you, you can just climb up the stairs, which then you can jump on here. Hold on. You have to like go like this. I mean, you were in the right area, but it's just cooler if you jump.
I can't
And then
jump.
you.
Okay, you can go up the normal way then.
Yeah, the normal way.
Oh, I really like that. Okay, okay, so now we're gonna leave the Fire City and head into some of my creations. So, the main entrance of fire is actually from where you start in the game, is right here. So, you'll head up by this, and then you'll enter the main entrance of fire. To the left, we have that tiny temple there. We're not gonna get into much detail of that.
You okay
And,
there, Tanaz?
And
okay, so now we're actually gonna go ahead and enter the forest. So, we head down here, we have the fire forest, and we're gonna head down through it. This is a good place for people who are being chased to hide in. Personally, I have my experiences in here. So there is two ways in here. So if you're getting chased, perfect place to lose a person if you're actually good at getting out and you know your place. So see how we just ran into a giant loop? Now we're gonna head down to part 2 of the fire section, I believe. So here is also another entrance to that area. And now we're gonna head into a section what Tetnaz created, and is right up here. So this
Now,
section was created, and at a certain time when I said, you know what, it was close to the due date, we have to add something, and that's pretty much what I did. So,
yeah, but it's you have to remember that this wasn't created by me. No, it wasn't. This was actually cloned over from a different part of Fire. One
oh
that
yes,
that we name Old Fire. One that doesn't really exist in the game anymore because it wasn't up to the standards of Brandon.
nice. No, the real reason is because command reasons. For example, we didn't want to reset an entire chess randomizer system, which runs the chess ruling system in this map. And due since it was created in the Nether, it had its very uncertainties. So we will not be showing that in this video.
Yeah, the
Now
problem
to
was
come to
that you can't clone blocks into the Nether or fill blocks from the overworld into the Nether.
that's the problem. Now we're gonna enter the section where I created the Temple of 100 Hallways. This temple has more than 100 hallways and is super difficult to get through, but since I created it, I know the right way, and this video also serves as a guide, for it will show you the right way in and out of this temple. If I have to say the exact number of people who've accomplished this, it was Tetnaz and Elite with a score minute of 21 and 21 minutes and 30 seconds and 37 minutes. This was a long time ago, so they probably don't even remember that. Anyway, they're probably
No, we're still lost.
And I also did get some help from someone when I was
yep,
completing the map.
they did. So note that this is a really cool thing that you should probably know how to do. Though it is a really good place to lose people, and no one will probably ever find you in here. So there is a deathmatch system, so it will teleport you there after some more people are eliminated and cannot return back into the map. So since I know the exact way to finish this, I am showing you, and please note, do not click any buttons except at the end in this maze, or you will have to restart. Okay, now this place is
Cool.
purposely supposed to be dark, but as soon as you can see, you run into a wall, then you walk right, and and you keep walking forward, and you'll see a lantern, and that's how you get up here. Now for the final moment. Also, these are barriers. It's supposed to make people rage quit. Okay, okay, this is the final part of Fire, the final stage, the final boss, whatever you want to call it. Now we are entering the final temple. So there's a chest here, it didn't randomize yet. And let's head back. We have finished Fire. And I believe they're still lost. So I'm gonna go and assist them by teleporting both of them right now to my location.
Yes, because we are lost.
I don't even
Okay.
know how I got here.
Now let's leave and head into air. Air, I do have to say, was created by all of us equally. This, however, this bridge maze was originally barriers, and this is where Jason's gonna take over the control and
Yeah.
do all the parkour in air, because air is made of parkour. So we have the
Air
parkour section.
Air has two sections. One for parkour and one for the regular stuff. Now,
I
Boring
believe
stuff.
Jason's record for the
yeah,
parkour was 5 minutes. I believe.
5 minutes. Oh,
Yeah.
you take me as very slow. Well, anyway, I could probably show you if you want me to
Yep.
do it. I guess I'll just do it fast, just so I don't spoil too much. So
Sure. Go ahead.
I'll go through the rainbow maze. Now that yes, as you said before, this was originally barriers. Now we switched this because some players found it difficult to understand that this was an invisible maze of invisible paths. And instead, now we have invisible walls. So it's a little bit more easy to understand after a bit of
And I
playing the
still
map.
can't do it. I
We jump
created it and
down
I still
onto
can't
the
do it.
slime. We make sure not to fall right there because we're still bouncing. Continue on the parkour.
I'm so behind.
There is a lot of blocks randomly placed over here. Don't forget to press the golden button if you fall. There's 2 on the side of the mazes.
I
Just
fell
to
again.
assist you in case you just to assist you in case you
In
fall on
case
either
you're as
side.
bad as me. In case you're as
Yeah.
bad as me.
Oh,
This one
don't
only
worry.
has
I'm
1.
still in the color maze. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Now, let's go to the last one. Level 3, only for a true warrior. We can jump across these small platforms. We have 2 choices here. Maybe even 3. I'll choose the no fall damage route. Although it is very, very slow. The spider web gets you caught for super long.
Wait, why
I'll
that 4 block
continue.
jump?
Took my fall damage there due to maybe some lag. Some chests are here because this one, for an example, was here because of a glitch. This was part of the old section before this was cleared for what we have now. It originally featured a honey drop, where you could grab onto honey or you could just drop to the drop down. Now we've used honey in a different way. You can go across these small honey walls right here. Then there's the honey parkour. Only 1 block, shouldn't be too hard, right? I just failed my first jump right there. But, of course, there's a button at the start. And
I'm
it
dead.
does really put you to the start. I'll try another method, which is a little bit more dangerous. Took 2.5 hearts of fall damage right there. Not too much, but enough in a fight. Continue against the honey wall right here. Let's do the honey parkour. I'm not the one that made this. I don't believe.
I have. I am the creator of this. You guys may recognize this in the future video, but I'm not going to get into any details or spoilers,
There's maybe a
for
third way.
both of them do not know what I'm talking about.
What? How? Okay. Oh my god. Maybe I'll try
I
the
love
path which
parkour.
is not really meant for people who don't really know how parkour works. I could, but oh, is it unbearably slow. Spiderwebs all across it. We gave you a chance if you can't do honey parkour or don't know about this fact with the honey wall. But you should probably go for the honey parkour. See?
Yep.
It only took a few tries. Drop down on the honey, inspired by the old section of what we had right here. And we'll get teleported to the last section, which is our maze.
This maze originally was made out of barriers,
Barriers.
and
Terrible
yeah,
idea. Who'd make an invisible maze this long? We learned. We learned that we
I
should probably
learned.
not do that.
I learned.
Especially after the 2 people who didn't make this maze couldn't do it at all. Well,
And the
the 1
fact
person
that
that
the
didn't make
person who
anything.
made it.
Now let's see
Wait,
if I remember the
it's this
maze.
way.
After all, it was changed a bit in the recent updates that we've made to it.
Wait, was it this one?
Now, let's see if I
Why do I feel like it's not this
let's
path,
see if
but
I
it is.
remember.
It's because it's
Was it this
not.
one? And it
Oh,
was.
what?
And it
What?
was. I got it right. That was just perfect right there, wasn't it? This feels
Technaz, there's one
different now,
thing you don't
doesn't
know
this?
about, though. Technaz, there's one thing you don't know about.
There is.
Yes, I have modified the maze to make it longer, and no one knew. So, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, that's brand 917380 for you. Modifies everything, and now we're stuck, and we have no clue
Now we
where
have
we're going.
no idea where to go at all.
Good
Yep.
luck.
Well,
Editor
that's
picks.
just Brandon for you.
That's just Brandon. That's just Brandon. I mean,
I have
if you
finished.
read the
I'm gonna wait
credits
here.
before playing the map, you'd see that he is credited for all the annoying things.
Yep,
Oh boy.
that's right.
And is it ever true?
Okay, come here so I can.
Oh, it's true.
I still have no idea where I'm going.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
I'm just
Maybe.
in a big
Oh.
open empty
What is
room.
this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Where am I going? Where am I going? Is that a dead end? That's not a dead end.
I'm gonna come
Yeah.
save you.
Oh god,
Come
don't
on,
save me
guys.
yet.
This is the
Don't save
last
me yet.
section.
I feel like I'm close to the end.
Oh,
And
this
I
way,
ended
Brandon.
up at a chest that is a dead end.
I
One
love
chest,
that.
not even rare probably. And I got to go all the way back.
Okay, Tetanus, you need help.
I think I'm making it somewhere. I remember too much of the old version.
I'm saving you.
Oh. Wait a second. I got it. I got it. No need to tell me where to go now.
We'll just give you a faint area to go to by following, by letting you follow
But
us.
this is the same as it was before. Well, now wasn't it?
Let's go back.
Let's get out of here.
Now let's head to this part 2 of Air to
Yeah.
conclude this video.
Just way too much, isn't there?
There is. This is 5 works
certainly
in
not
progress,
a
guys.
5-person or not certainly not a 3-person map. Maybe not even a 7-person map.
No, this is meant for at least 16
No.
people.
But
Okay,
you could play
we're to
with
now.
almost as much as you want.
I
As
mean,
long as your
yes,
computer can
for we
handle it.
do have a feature that we will include. That is, you can lock up sections. For
Yeah.
example, if you want to play only in Earth or only in Fire, you can lock up all the other zones by simply clicking a button.
Yeah. And it's just going to
Okay.
be placed in the lobby, just to be as simple as that.
Okay.
There's a few
Guys,
caves
shall
in
we
this middle
finish?
island right here. They can
What?
bring you some places.
Yep. We'll head with
There's the
the. We'll
obvious
start with
route, of
the.
course. That is
Yep.
this bridge.
We'll
Bridge
head
to
right
where?
to
Bridge to
the
this city right here.
Air City. This city is very unique and it's very modified over time. This place never existed in old map. Old map included Old Fire, which you guys sadly cannot see in this map, in this video, including Old Air, which was originally just part of the parkour, not including the honey parkour. So that wouldn't even existed then. Including Old Earth, just cut half of Earth off, and Old Water, which literally was without the sand area. So this place came really far. It came about 2 months ago, I want to say. And yeah. So we'll just finish exploring this tiny island and we'll head to the finale. The JB Kingdom.
JB Kingdom.
Yep. Came up with the name. Okay.
Not a simple castle.
To the JB.
It's our
Oh,
castle.
it's JB
Our
Kingdom now.
kingdom.
Yep. For it controls all elements.
Now, you could go a more risky way, or go through the tunnels, as they are easier to navigate.
And they're on purpose.
They're there on purpose. So you could be a little risky with your jumps.
Oh yeah, also, this
Or
connects to
fail
Earth.
them.
Or
This
fail
is the
them.
Earth passage. It brings you right down to Earth.
Brings you right
And, yeah. This part of Earth never existed in the past.
Yeah.
It was a process through the merging.
The castle. That's it. Isn't it just
Come on.
amazing?
Come on, guys. 3, 2,
It's a
1.
whole merchant area.
Yep, the merchants. Down here we got our 2 amazing soundtracks. We have the custom music disc, and we
And of
have
course, there's Pig Step. Everywhere. It's the best
everyone likes Big
disc
Step.
ever. It's just amazing. Lena did a great job.
Okay, let's finish up in the kingdom.
Let's see.
Elite, take your turn. And that's it for today, guys. So please, thank you for coming and hopefully watching our video today. We fully enjoyed that you watched it today. Just please go ahead and leave a like, and don't forget, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Just enjoy, and we'll see you next time.